So, Abhijit, are there any specific factors that determine the success of innovation?
Yeah, there are actually many factors, many variables that um, help or that obstruct the process of innovation. Uh, so, different experts, different management gurus, they have identified really a whole lot of factors which are important to promote innovation. Uh, but I think broadly we can still identify a few factors which, uh, to my mind, and which according to many also experts are quite important for making innovation happen. Uh, so, among some of these factors, I think these four factors, to my mind, uh, is quite useful. The first is challenging orthodoxies. I'll come later. What does it mean? Then also harness discontinuities. That how actually you harness discontinuity, because often we harness continuity. We like to keep things as it is. So, but in a explosive or exponentially growing innovation situation, we need to learn how to harness discontinuities. Same way, how do we leverage our competencies and strategic assets, and which I think to me also is very important to understand. And lastly, how to understand unarticulated needs of the customers, the society, the stakeholders. So, these four orthodoxies in a way are quite also well explained in the book called Innovation to the Core, because we are talking about actually innovation which is going to influence core of our activities. See, so far what was happening, we will see that um, organizations were innovating, but those innovations were always very peripheral. Say if I am a automobile manufacturer, so what generally I think we'll try to do, okay, we'll make some innovations to make the engine more fuel efficient, or maybe we'll see that introduce some accident prevention techniques, so that even if accident takes place, so that you are more safe. But what happens that often in this kind of innovation, there are plenty of this kind of maybe small innovations in the automobile industry that has been taking place for the last 2-3 decades, many. But still, we don't sometimes innovate in the core of these activities, that where actually the say engine has to get some fuel, whether it is okay, it's a fossil fuel or biofuel, but that fuel has to be given to the engine. Someone has to drive the car, and someone probably also need to have a particular type of roads where only it can it's required to run. So now suppose if someone starts questioning something which affects this very core activity of an automobile manufacturer that, okay, what if that a driver is not required? So that itself would require kind of engineering which would affect your very core of the core activities. Or say, if someone tries to make this car run on a water surface without getting drowned. Okay, so I think now this kind of innovation, which we are calling it, it's a disruptive innovation because it is affecting core of your activities. So and that requires probably some factor. Or that the organizations have to really ensure that those factors are there in the company, are strengthened in order to really achieve this kind of disruptive innovations.
All right. So just to go back, Abhijit, you mentioned the book. Can you just repeat what the book was? Was it Innovation to the Core?
Yeah, Innovation to the Core, but the author's name Gibson and that the